Me.
Yes, and hear you.
Nice to see you, hear you. How are you today?
I'm okay, and you?
I'm really good. Thank you for asking. And how was your day so far? Can you please tell me? What did you do today? Can you please tell me? What did you do today?
I play beta with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Cycle around the city with them and watch TV.
Watch TV. Very nice. Okay. And can you please tell me what will you do tomorrow? Do you have any plans for tomorrow? What will you
Yes,
do?
yes.
What are you going to do tomorrow? Do you have any plans for tomorrow? What will you do tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I'm I'm going to back to school. After that, I will uh go home and I will uh go to go to Bình Thuận province with my family and my grandparents.
Okay, so you will go. And what will you do there? Okay, when you go there, what is something that you will do there with your grandparents? What is something that you would do there? Can you please tell me?
I will go sightseeing. I will go sightseeing and go to somewhere there.
Okay, very nice. So you will go sightseeing. Okay, and what can you see, for example, if you go there with your grandparents? What is something that you can see it? Is there anything that you can see it?
Maybe I can see the beach, the winter pie, and uh, and something else.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. And when was the last time that, for example, you go to see something really nice that you liked so far? When was the last time?
Mm,
So
uh,
when was the last time that you went there to see something there that was really cool for you to see it? Okay, so
mm, it is 2 months ago.
mm-hmm.
I go to uh, the Ho Chi Minh history with my dad
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh,
uh,
mm-hmm.
and War Museum.
And museum. Okay, very nice. And what did you show there? Okay, what is something that you saw there? Okay, can you please tell me? Is there anything interesting that you saw there?
Yes, I can see American tanks like M43, M44, artillery, and some bombs.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and how did you felt about this when you saw this? How did you felt about this?
I feel interesting and okay, I feel interesting.
Okay, so that is something that was really interesting for you. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so I didn't get from VIP. I didn't get okay new material, but we will review this one, and I hope that for the next class we will have a really nice material. Now let's see. Okay, now I want to ask you. Okay, so we have here. Welcome to the. Okay, just one moment to share the screen. Okay, so we have here. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I see screen.
Okay, so we have here a theme park. Now, I want to ask you something about a theme park. Okay, do you like to visit theme parks?
Theme parks.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah,
So,
yeah,
okay,
yes, I
very.
do.
Okay, and what type of the theme park? What type of the theme park do you usually like to visit? So, what is the type of the theme park that you usually visit uh, in your country? So, what is something that you like to visit?
I like to visit the water park. Water park.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. And why? Why do you like to visit water parks? Why?
Because I like to slide
To go on a slide.
Yes, go on a slide.
Okay, very nice. And why do you want to go there? Why? What is the reason?
Because it's cool and very interesting.
Okay, so this is something that can be really cool and very interesting. Okay, and what type of the theme parks you don't like to visit? Okay, so what is something that you don't like to visit? Is there anything that you don't like to visit?
Nothing.
Okay, you like to what? Nothing. I don't understand. Can you tell me one more time?
I like every kinds of theme park.
Okay, and which one can be your let's say your favorite one?
It is the water park. Water park.
Water park. And why water park? Why this water park?
Because it's cool, interesting, happy.
Okay, make you feel happy. Very nice. Okay, that is quite nice. Okay, now can you please read this text? Okay, can you please read this text for us?
Okay. In my opinion, building a theme park in my neighborhood is a very good idea. There aren't many parks around now, and none of them are really attractive fun. A theme park, I believe, I will be popular with many people. Parents could take their kids and young people would have a good place to go and enjoy themselves. I really think a theme park would provide more fun for everyone.
Okay, so this is something that can provide fun for everyone. Okay, and how this can provide fun for everybody? Okay, so how this, for example, what is something that can happen? Okay, that we can have fun in this park.
In this park, I have a lot of games, and one some games can make them feel fun or feel interesting.
Okay, so this is something that can make us feel really interesting about. Okay, very nice. And let's see. And what do you think about this theme park in this picture? What is your opinion about this theme park? When you take a look on this theme park, so what is your opinion about this theme park? When you take a look on this picture, so can you please tell me? What do you think about it?
I think it's surrounded by the trees or the city.
Okay, it's surrounded by the trees. Okay, very nice. And what other types, for example, types of the nature do you like? What other type of the nature, let's say, is your favorite?
Type of the nature.
Yes, what type of the nature do you like?
I like mountain and
Mountain.
waterfall. Waterfall.
Because why? Because
It's very majestic and beautiful.
okay, it is really beautiful. Okay, and what do you know some other parts of the nature?
Some other part.
Other parts of the nature. What other parts of the nature do you know? Do you know some other parts of the nature? Some other parts that you think that you find interesting for you?
Yes, it is forest, forest, cave, cave, uh, cave, delta, stream, canyon, highlands, greenland, grassland.
Grassland. Okay, very nice. And why grassland? Why? Why
Because
grass?
mm,
Because
it's from nature.
okay, it's from nature. Okay, so this is something that can be really nice from nature. Okay, very nice. Okay, and what do you think? What do you think about this picture? Can you please tell me what can you see here? in this part of the picture, what is something that you can see it? What can you see it? What can you see here in this part of the picture? Can you please tell me what is something that you can see it?
I see this picture is upstairs because it's only have a function and have views of people.
Okay, and what do you think about visiting this type of the place? What is your opinion about visiting this type of the place?
I think if I visit it, I will be very bored.
You will be bored. Okay, and why do you think so? Why do you think, for example, that you will be bored? Why?
Because I don't have anything to do. If I go with my friends, I can play with them in park because park is very cool.
Okay, very nice. Okay, so this is something that you can play. Now, can you please read this part of the text?
Okay. To be honest, I don't think having a theme park in my neighborhood is a good idea. We only have two very small parks for kids at the moment. So I think it's more important to build a big park for everyone. It could be very expensive to get into the theme park, so people won't go there very often. Also, not everyone will be able to enjoy the rides in the theme park. Pers- Personally, I think a nice big park would be a much better idea.
So, what is the most important part in this text that you read about? Which part do you find the most interesting in this text that you read about here? What do you think?
I think it is. It could be very expensive to get into the theme park, so people won't go there very often.
Okay, and would you like, for example, if you can, would you like to go there with your family? If you can, would you like to go there with your family?
Yes, yes, I do.
And why?
Because my family likes the quiet place, like quiet place.
Okay, so quiet place. And how about you? What type of the place do you usually like?
I like the place that is not very crowded, not very quiet, uh, and not very noisy. So,
Okay, okay, not very noisy. And why not very noisy? Why did you choose this particular type, okay, of the part that it's not so noisy? Why?
because when I seen film, when I watch film, I don't like any noise outside, very loud.
Okay, and what activities? What are some activities that you can do in this type of the park? Okay, so what are some type of the activities that you can do it?
I can fly football, kicking shuttlecocks, skipping rope, and running. If I go with my friends, I can play badminton, kick shuttlecock, and play football.
Okay, okay, very nice. Now let's have a look. Okay, and we have here. Okay, what other part of the nature do you like to visit with your family?
My family.
What type of the nature? What type of the nature do you like best? What is the type of the nature do you like? Do you like best?
I like I like mountain the best.
Mountains. Okay, why did you choose mountains? Okay, why, for example, did you choose mountains in this perspective? Okay, so why mountains can be really interesting for you?
Because I can go hiking there and I can have very good sight.
Okay, so this is something that you can get there. Very nice. Now let's see. Okay, so we have here this this question. Can you please read the question number 1 and give us your answer? Can you please read this question for us?
Okay. What face do the boys and girls use to show their opinions?
Mm-hmm.
What face do the boys and girls use? I think it is. I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. And what do you think? What do you think about your city? Okay, what is okay? What is something? What is something that is interesting to see in your city when people visit your city? What is something that can be really interesting to visit about in your city?
I say there. No, there doesn't have anything interesting
Okay, why do you think so? Why?
because very small and not very mm, anyway,
Mm-hmm.
and very not very develop developmental.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now let's see. Now we have here, okay, making predictions. Okay, so making predictions something that you think that will happen in the future. Okay, so what is something that you think that will happen in the future?
Mm. In the future,
Mm-hmm.
the talent.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what is something that you would like to happen in the future? Is there anything that you would like to happen in the future?
I like to have been the sports shows, the rackets to play badminton, or the
Oh, no,
gadgets.
not sports show. I'm asking you about what is something that you think that will happen in the future, something that can be really
Oh,
interesting for you in the future.
okay. In the future, it will have maybe serious climate change or dangerous or the new dangerous virus
Mm-hmm.
and the sunstorms.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. Now let's see, and we have here, okay, this, okay, this text. Okay, now we have here, okay, listen and repeat and work with your classmate and take turns saying each sentence using given words. Now, can you please read the first 4 sentences?
Okay, there aren't many parks around now. A theme park will be popular with people. It could be very expensive. Personally, I think a nice big park would be a much better idea.
Mm-hmm. Okay, much better idea. So what do you think? What do you think about big parks? Do you find this is interesting idea?
Hmm. I think it's a good idea
Mm-hmm. Because why? Because
because it will have a place we can uh, we can entertain there.
mm-hmm. And how can you entertain there? What is something that you can do to entertain there? What is
I can play some games there or go swimming.
mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. And now I want you to write me about one interest in your chat box, one interesting place in your city that I can visit. If I want to go, I can visit. Can you write in the chat box one place that I can visit? Write 5 or 6 sentences. Can you do that, please?
Okay. Okay.
Did you finish?
No.
Okay, can you please read?
Okay. When you go to visit Tang City, you need to go to Tang Plot village. It is very large with 135 hectares. You can play games here or catch fish. At lunch, you can have the favorite of food dish in Western. You can go canoe or sit in the ship, have sightseeing with the animals, insects, eggs of snail. Food here is very cheap but very delicious.
Mhm. Okay, so this is something that can be really cheap and really delicious. Okay, and what other food is really delicious for yourself? Is there any other food that you like to eat that is delicious for yourself?
Mm. It is mm, it's junk food
Okay, and why junk food?
because it's delicious, but I don't eat it very much.
Okay, now let's see. And what type of the junk food do you like?
I like the crackers.
Okay, because why?
Because
Because
it's crispy and delicious.
okay, now let's see. Okay, and it is really delicious. Okay, very nice. Now, and what other food is really delicious for you?
Other food. Uh,
Mm.
Other food. Mm, uh,
What other food, for example, is not delicious for you?
uh, it is cucumber and vegetables.
Cucumber and vegetables. Okay, now let's go up. Okay, so we have we have here a lesson about neighborhood. Okay, can you please tell me something more about your neighborhood? What is something that you like to do in your neighborhood?
I like to cycle around my neighborhood. I play football with my friends near my neighborhood
Okay, because why? Because
because they're friendly and interesting.
okay, very nice. And can you describe your neighborhood? What is your neighborhood like? Can you try to
Mm.
describe your neighborhood?
My neighborhood is small. My neighborhood is small, but it's very crowded with a lot of children.
Okay, what else?
And it is a little bit quiet. Uh, but here is not very crowded. It's half it's half full of necessary supplies like the shopping and medic and the military too. Oh, enough. It's enough.
Okay, very nice. And would you like to change something in your neighborhood? If you can change, so would you like to change something in your neighborhood?
I like change. Uh, no, no, I want and don't want to change anything in my neighborhood.
Because why?
Uh, bec- because because neighborhood now is very good. I don't want to change.
Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, now we have here. Okay, please take my seat. I want to ask you, how do you usually go to school? Do you like to go by bus? Do you like to by train? So how do you usually go to school?
I usually go to school by bicycle or my mother pick me to
Mhm,
there.
mhm. Your mother pick. Okay, and how about going by car, by bus? How? What do you think about that?
No, I don't like to go there because my school is very near my house. It's I needn't to go to by them.
Okay, very nice. Now, can you describe this picture? What can you see here in this picture? What is something that you can see it?
I can see uh, uh two boys, uh, two girls, and two men.
Okay, and what do they do?
The first man is reading a newspaper. The second is sleeping. And the girl is talking with maybe his son or her brother. The boy is talking with a woman with the with her back with her back.
Okay, very nice. Okay, so they are talking to each other. Okay, very nice. And what, when you go to school, what is something that you like to talk about with your friends in your school?
In my school, I like to tell jokes or talk about talk about lessons or games or the sports.
Because why? Because
We are very like them.
Okay, very nice. And your friends, what type of the sports do they like to play? What is the type of the sport do they like to play?
They like to fly. They like to play badminton and football.
Because why? Because
Because it's have a lot of player and they're very good at it too.
Okay, so they can be really good too. Okay, very nice. Now this is something that is really nice to do it. Okay, now let's see. Now we have here. Okay, now we have here this prepare a description of the scene. Now, can you please tell me what can you see? What is something that you can see here in this picture? What can you see it?
I can see the rescue helicopter and the hiking climb and the climbers.
Okay, so what do you think about this? Would you like to try this activity?
Yes, yes.
Okay, and why?
Because I'm like to go hiking.
How often do you usually go hiking?
How often? I occasionally go hiking
Why occasionally?
because if I want to go hiking, I need to go to Consumer Wings, but it's very far from home.
Okay, so this is very far away. Okay, now I will go to the toilet, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Now, what type of the activities? Can you hear me? Hello.
Hello.
Okay. What other type of activities can be really interesting for yourself? Are there any type of activities that you think are interesting for yourself?
It is cycle
Cycling. Okay. Why did you choose cycling? Why?
because it's good for my health and can improve my strength.
Improve your strength. Okay. And how often do you usually go cycling?
Maybe I always cycling, always cycling.
Okay. With whom do you usually like to go cycling?
I'm usually cycling with my dad or my friends.
Okay, very nice. And when was the last time that you went cycling?
I just started cycling this morning
This
with my
morning.
friends.
With your friends. Okay, very nice. Okay, that was really nice and really good to hear. Okay, so we can stop here. Okay, thank you for joining my class. Okay, so see you tomorrow. Okay,
Okay.
bye bye. See you next time.
Okay. But sure.
Bye bye.
Bye.